Previously, on The Amazing Race Australia.
Hey!
6 teams raced from the Czech Republic to Poland.
Slow the hell down.
But Tyler and Nathan...
You're kidding.
...were robbed along the way.
Bum bag's gone.
With their passports in it. Everything gone.
A marathon leg took its toll on every team.
I'm trying my best.
And Chris and Anastasia...
We forfeit.
...couldn't go on.
You have been eliminated from the race.
Tonight...
Tel Aviv, Israel.
The final 5 teams race to the Middle East.
Listen to me, look! You gotta be joking.
It's an odyssey through the desert.
We drove about 50 k's out of the way.
And then that's when we realised we're gone.
And one team won't make it to the pit stop.
Oh my God.
5 teams remain. Who will be eliminated next? Legend has it that Dunajec Castle in Poland houses secret treasures, ancient artworks, and the ghost of a woman who appears nightly. This archaeological museum was the 8th pit stop in the race around the world. Jeff and Luke and Tyler and Nathan, who were the first teams to arrive, will be the first teams to depart at 11:05 a.m.
All right. Fly to Tel Aviv, Israel. Oh, Tel Aviv, Israel.
Teams must now fly to Tel Aviv, Israel. Stretching along the Mediterranean coastline, the modern city of Tel Aviv is the economic centre of Israel. Once there, teams must find the Azrieli Towers. At the top of the tallest of the 3 buildings, they will find their next clue.
Not where I thought we were going.
Sweet, we don't know anything about that. Let's go.
We've agreed from the beginning we're going to win by collaboration. That's the whole essence of our strategy.
International airport.
It's not that far, other end of the lake.
Nathan and Tyler, they are really, really top racers. We work incredibly well together with that team.
We're going to stay connected it's almost like we're in an intersection.
Now with only 5 teams left, it's just straight survival. Doesn't matter about coming first, it's just not coming last, so I think teaming up's pretty good.
On that train in Poland, we got robbed of about $150, which we'd pretty much stockpiled from about 5 or 6 legs. So we were back straight to square one. Everyone else has a safety blanket because they've piled their money up, which we did have.
Your mind's just going haywire thinking about you don't have money after this challenge, and it's a bit of a nightmare, really.
Going round, I don't know how much it will add on, but it's definitely on that far side.
All right, yeah, just go
We just don't want to get lost.
All right. They suck at directions. But we had no money to buy a map, so there's nothing we could really do.
20 minutes after midnight, you are in.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
What time does this one leave?
2:50.
Which would throw them a bit.
Thank you.
Fly to Tel Aviv, Israel.
Hopefully it's a little bit warmer.
We're gutsy. We want to get in there. We want to do stuff that blokes do. We're not scared.
And I think we're surprising all the men that are left about what we're capable of. And we can do exactly what they can do and probably twice as good.
So look how the girls are coming.
Shame we're not going to Ibiza.
Make your way to the tallest of a collection of 3 buildings.
$50 this leg of the race.
Yeah, fly out of Krakow Airport.
You reckon Israel's cold? It's over near Pakistan, I think.
Pakistan.
Dave was born to be a stirrer.
When you can't run at 100 mile an hour and you're not the quickest bloke in the pack, you got to try anything you can. I think a few of them might have cottoned on that we were doing a bit of scheming, but it's all just part of the game.
Tel Aviv, Israel.
Not in a million years would I have picked it for a destination.
Left here, I take it.
At the
No.
end.
The left here? No.
We've definitely improved on our racing style since we started. We didn't have much of a clue at first, and now we're sort of hitting our straps, and I think they'll think twice about labeling bush people being dumb. I'm on the wrong side of the road.
That's a good start. At the airport, guys.
Oh, people have so many crashes in this country. I drive on the wrong side of the road. The steering wheel's on the wrong side of the car.
What's the temperature in Tel Aviv? Do you know?
Plus 24 degrees.
Really? Yay! We get to get our rigs out! Yeah!
G'day.
G'day.
Just trying to get to Tel Aviv. What time is it now?
Our flight was delayed by 55 minutes. Airports are the great levelers in this race.
Dave and Kel?
Yes, put some layers on, did you?
I hope they got off.
Which way, Krakow? Yep. Straight down? There was obviously one to turn left back there where all that roadworks was.
Tyler and Nathan, Jeff and Luke, Sam and Renee, and Matt and Tom are now on a flight from Krakow via Brussels to Tel Aviv, due to arrive at 1:15 a.m.
What was that, 40 minutes of our life wasted? By the time we found the airport, we were an hour and a half after everyone else.
Dave and Kelly are now on a second flight from Krakow to Tel Aviv, which will arrive at 3 a.m.
We'll go to the Azraeli Towers.
Okay, there are 3 buildings there.
Thank you.
Big circle one.
I think that taxi in front's going to the same place.
Go fast. Beat them. Go faster.
Look at Sam and Renee. Faster, faster.
How much? 162? You're kidding. We only got 160.
We already knew we were running out of money before the day even started.
That's half our money gone. One cab.
Let's go.
Boys got up here first.
Roadblock. Me. Yeah, I'm good.
A roadblock is a task that only one person may perform. In this roadblock, teams must travel by train 95 kilometres north to Israel's biggest shipping port in the city of Haifa. The team member performing the roadblock must then rig a container truck, drive it through an obstacle course, and reverse the containers into their final loading space before they'll receive their next clue.
Let's do it.
Hey, boys. There you go, guys.
Who's your driving force?
Okay, it's my turn anyway.
You go.
Who is your driving force?
Yeah, I'll do it. Train station? Quickly, because we're in a hurry.
Is it Haifa? Haifa. Any turning with trucks is done by your mirrors?
Yep.
I'm feeling a bit of pressure, actually, because I'm driving against 4 blokes.
We're at the station.
Okay, we're out.
Thanks, boss.
Thank you.
How far, do you know?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half. To Haifa. Haifa.
Where are you from?
Australia.
Really?
You don't have any spare change, do you? Do you have any spare change?
Where are you
for
from?
us?
I'm from Israel.
Oh, no way.
Is it right here? Everybody is on the train with us, except for David and Kelly.
Dave and Kelly were the only team that we were happy not to have there at the time. The other teams, there doesn't seem to be any malicious sort of behaviour.
We knew we were coming into the start of this leg at least an hour and a half down on everyone, knowing that straight up you're the last team.
We're in Tel Aviv.
Yeah,
Finally.
I'm excited. That was very disappointing. On the inside, I'm excited, Kel.
Are you?
Yeah. Who is your driving force?
I know, I said I'm going to have to do one, but if that's Emmanuel, we're screwed. You're going to have to do it, I'm sorry.
All right.
6 o'clock.
No!
We got to the port at about 3 a.m. and it didn't open to 6. And we had to sleep in this little, cage, freezing cold concrete.
We lay down on the cement. It was cold enough to give you poles in about 2 minutes.
We thought we'd get there and that'd all be done and dusted. Well, that's it all over Red Rover. We'll see him at the finish line.
Oh, do you reckon they'll get here? Dave drives trucks.
Having Dave and Kelly not around, it's been quite a respite from his energy. We didn't expect to see them.
Good morning, everyone.
Sleeping.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
I could not believe it when I saw them all sitting there freezing to death. It made me feel a bit better about myself.
Spirits weren't particularly high at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. Down.
The container's like 10, 15 metres long. It was insane. I'm a confident driver, but I mean, that was just a whole nother level and it was freaking crazy.
Does this go up and down? We've both got our road train licences, so driving trucks wasn't really going to be too much of a worry for us.
I had to reverse in this big, massive truck and connect this container. Which was difficult enough in itself.
That's it? Yeah. Now drive.
Can't see it at all. That makes it hard. Not good. I couldn't even hitch the truck onto the trailer, and I've driven triple road trains, so... Oh, this sucks.
Got it, I think.
Took too long. That should have been over and done within 2-3 minutes.
Had to go through a series of turns. It was so cutthroat. I mean, if you were like 1 centimetre out, you'd hit the cone and you'd have to start again.
Where is that?
How do you do it?
Can I reverse?
Tyler! The yellow cones, is that my road?
Yeah.
Round you go.
I've not had a lot of experience with trucks, in fact, long wheelbase trucks, none. I really had some fear and some self-doubt that I would not be able to do it.
Shit. Very good. Yeah.
Come on, Tom. And this man got it.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really scared. Straight?
Yeah, straight. Look at that.
Being there with 4 other males in a task like that kind of put a lot of pressure on me. Go back?
Yeah.
Not hope of getting around there.
Really? You got to weave it through that?
I couldn't have been much more fatigued, so it was like driving drunk down at that wharf.
Reverse? Yeah. I think we went through it pretty quickly.
Just got to get it in between these 2 containers, I think, and we're home and hoed.
You got him, Tommy boy.
Good.
I don't think he's hit anything, so...
So now what?
And it's pretty damn hard reversing a container that long. The gap that you had to reverse it in, you had like half a metre each side.
Come around, you big boo. Uh-oh. Not much I haven't driven. Not to be able to back that little clunker around was pretty disappointing in myself, actually.
And it was automatic.
Yeah.
I panicked a little bit at one point and started to really swing the wheel around.
Hey! Come out of there!
I don't know, am I turning? Straight? I don't know what to do. I feel really sick.
You're not allowed to go over any markers and you're not allowed to go out of your area. If you do, they will blow the air horn and you reset your stuff.
I'm going to hit it.
You must do all this stuff from the beginning.
Renee's going to start again.
I'm so scared. I had to go in a zigzag like this through this big, massive container. I kind of got halfway through and then got frustrated and messed up.
I have to do it again.
Come on, hey. All the way, listen to me, look.
Got it, just reverse and I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Very good. Good luck.
Come on, boy. Yeah, boy.
The challenge is pretty much exactly what we do with the truck every day at work anyway.
Good man.
Travel to Old Jaffa and search for your next clue.
Well, let's take it off.
Teams must now travel back to Tel Aviv, to the area called Old Jaffa. The ancient city of Jaffa is referred to in both testaments of the Bible. It has more than 4,000 years of history, making Jaffa one of the oldest cities in the world. Once there, teams must search for the Hasimta Theatre. Here, they will find their next clue.
Let's ask him to call us a taxi.
Righto.
Please help me. Please help me. Please help me. No. Okay, good.
Good job, bro. Thank you. Good job, mate. Travel to Old Jaffa.
See you guys.
Over can't see the other pole.
Watch your other mirror, watch your other mirror.
Go. That's nice like that now. Neutral. Have a good night. Thank you so much.
Travel to Old Jaffa and search for your next clue.
Bless you.
Thanks, guys.
Are you a taxi? Can we get in?
Old Jaffa.
Thanks, mate. Good work, Bungie. You're done.
We're into the real business end of the race now, so physically, emotionally, working on the edge of exhaustion. I felt really victorious. I knew that I hadn't let him down.
I did that for me and then for you.
Not as hard as
Thanks, matey.
Travel to Old Jaffa.
Is anyone still doing it?
Yeah, Renee.
Good. Bad luck, Renee.
Over.
It's taken her a bit longer than the boys, but she's going to reverse it in now.
Oh, this is so bad.
I'm stoked. She's done so well.
We're in this race and these ridiculous tasks that we're getting, lifting stuff, cutting stuff, smashing stuff, driving stuff. We're getting there and we're giving it a go and we're succeeding.
Let's do it. Now I've got to go down to Old Jaffa. Thank you, mate.
Do you speak English? Good. He speaks English.
And look at this joint there. I like his Ralph.
It's an amazing city, Tel Aviv. It's just completely different to anything I've ever seen. Right, here's good, buddy.
How well do you know your partner? Each team must answer a series of questions regarding the race.
Each team member must separately answer 5 questions about the race. Only once the team's 2 sets of answers match will they receive their next clue. This challenge will test how well they've been communicating throughout the race.
I'll go first. You're now forbidden to talk to each other. There were 5 questions regarding race. I think the first question, which team's relationship you envy the most? I just chose Jeff and Luke. Their father and son relationship's just a good relationship.
I decided to go first. Got Chris and Anastasia as someone that we could rely on. Got Jeff and Luke, which was who would you team up with?
Yeah. You must continue trying until a complete match is achieved.
All right, I'm going first. Which team's relationship do you envy? Yeah, Tyler and Nathan. They're just really cool guys. We get on well with them. Which team would be first to lend you a helping hand? Matt and Tom, they've helped us on a couple of legs so far. We've done the same for them.
The most strategic pair would definitely be Nathan and Tyler, just because they seem to be always up the front.
I'm going to go with that Luke will be thinking about the ones that are still in the race, not the ones that have gone. Matt and Tom, all right?
Most deserve to win. I chose Jeff and Luke just because they've always been fair.
I'm going to pick Tyler and Nathan. I mean, they've been really, really good guys.
Sam and Renee, just been so strong. They're the only female group left. That's who I'd like to see win it. I did it fairly quick. When I got back down and had a bit of time to think, I was like, oh, maybe Tyler would have thought that way, but it's so hard when you have never talked about it.
Out of all the questions, I only put 2 teams up just to keep it simple because we don't really look too far into anything anyway. We're pretty simple kind of guys.
So they've got to do the match now, right?
Yeah. The team that I thought was first to lend a hand was Chris and Anastasia. They've given us clues, they've pointed us in the right direction.
If the race was down to a foursome, I went with Nathan and Tyler because they've actually been really consistent with us.
I went for Richard and Joey. That's the reason I would U-turn them. The only thing I'm a bit worried about is maybe David and Kel, because they've been a bit of the talk of the town at the moment with strategy-wise, but I think you'll get that one.
I suppose if you think about it, there's a lot of combinations there that could have gone up, but I suppose Tom and I think along the same terms fairly well. Just around my sixth sense.
Well done, mate.
My bush instincts.
Detour.
Fine unseen or Mark 13.
A detour is a choice between 2 tasks, each with its own pros and cons. In this detour, teams must travel to Tel Aviv's Jerusalem beach and choose between Find Unseen and Make 13. In Find Unseen, teams must use a metal detector to search the marked area for a key. There are dozens of keys buried in the sand, but only one will unlock the chest containing their next clue. Teams will need patience and a lot of luck to find this needle in that haystack. In Make 13, teams must play a traditional Israeli bat and ball game called matkot. They must hit the ball back and forth 13 times without letting it touch the ground before they'll receive their next clue. Matkot is a game similar to beach tennis. Teams that don't drop the ball could get in front of their competition.
Mate, I'm easy with the bat.
Righto.
Well done, buddy.
Well played.
Jerusalem Beach, you know?
Yeah. All of us were concerned in knowing that Matt and Tom literally ran in and ran out.
Which team's relationship do you envy?
The team that I thought the relationship that we envy would be Luke and Jeff, only because we've worked with them twice now. That's fresh in our minds.
It's either Cowboys or Sam and Renee. Who knows, mate? I don't envy anyone.
I'm pretty sure they'll be able to narrow it down to a couple each question.
I'm sure with Luke, it won't be anybody that's gone.
Who's been the most strategic? I thought he would have put a team that's still in the competition now. So I tried everyone on that and it just still wasn't budging. You got to be joking. How are you meant to get this?
Strategic-wise, I don't know quite how it all fits together. Kelly and David just seemed like they wanted to turn everyone on everyone. That's the only people that I can put in there.
hungry. I'm tired. I'm very, very grumpy.
You are grumpy.
I know.
Dave's been really, really, really negative, and it's kind of setting off a negative vibe, so...
We tried to keep our distances because we don't want to pick up any of his negativity.
How well do you know your partner?
I'll go first.
I'm going to go first.
I don't envy anybody's relationship, that is for sure. I think we've got the best relationship. So I put ourselves, because I think our relationship's pretty cool. Which team would be first to lend a hand? The girls, because they have been pretty good helping me get my head straight. Whether they're a bit sneaky behind the back, I'm not sure.
I reckon you girls will be good at it.
I don't think so. Surprisingly, Renee and I had just talked about a lot of these things. But when I stood up, I read one question wrong, which was the second question. I thought it was who would we like to help, not who would be the first to help us. And I thought, well, the WA Big W ladies. But if it was the other way around, it would have been Jeff and Luke.
I couldn't see any other way to play out the sequence. But the second one, I kind of thought was right.
I looked at the question wrong. I answered it completely wrong. She's not going to get this. I've stuffed it up for us. That's going to really suck. I was panicking really badly. I thought we were done for. Oops. It was quite possibly one of the most challenging challenges yet. It was testing how much we knew about each other.
I really think it'd be those ones that would give us a helping hand. So I'm kind of hoping she'd be on the same wavelength.
I thought the question was who would we lend a hand to first, not who would be the first a lending hand to us.
Being as how Kel's my absolute opposite, it's just not making life very easy.
Dave's never going to guess it, because he thinks completely differently to me.
I think this could go on forever.
Who's been the most strategic?
I just don't know if Tyler even knows what strategic means. We're sort of struggling. I've got a bad feeling this could be the death of us.
We're going down to Jerusalem Beach to play some matcock.
Oh, I'm champion in this. I do it.
Oh, good on you.
I play very good, you know.
Ah. Thank you, buddy. Good man. Matcock. We're just going to go 13 times. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're definitely out of our depth again. Cowboys down on the beach. 4.
There's probably only 2 people that played more a strategic game than we have, and it's those 2 sly mothers.
Because they're a bit snaky and a bit shady, so they're always strategising something, I think.
We obviously just think really differently. I was left with number 4. I was trying to think, hopefully Dad's done this in a simple way, but he's actually a really complex thinker a lot of the time. The last 2 days, like, Dad has been like... Well, I'm pretty sure of all of them but this one, so I don't quite know what... Thank you. Really?
All right.
Number 4. Strategic.
Yeah? Okay.
Tom?
So many interpretations of strategic.
Detour and make 13.
Yep.
1, 3, 6.
Sorry. Oh, my gameplay.
Took us a little while to warm into that game.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Then we got our rhythm and away we went.
Thanks, champ. You're on it. Drive yourself to the next pit stop, Masada. Do not delay. The last in ride may be eliminated.
Teams must now drive themselves nearly 200 kilometres through the harsh terrain of the Judean desert to Masada, a fortress built by King Herod over 2,000 years ago on top of a sheer cliff overlooking the Dead Sea. This is one of the most significant historic sites in Israel and is the 9th pit stop in the race. The last team here may be eliminated.
Let's rock and roll. It's just a big relief to actually have a drive ahead of you where you're quietly confident that no one was on your tail.
Now, I need you to be ace on that stuff today, Tom. Please, mate.
Done, mate. I know who we are.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, are you joking? Thank you. What do you do? Fire unseen or make 13?
Make 13.
Snap. I've got a pretty good relationship myself. I don't envy anyone else's. And those two chicks have got a pretty good relationship. I ain't them either.
What a disaster. I think Dave's lost the plot.
Down there.
Here?
I'll go the other end. One, sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, mate. Behind the line.
We live at Bondi and we always see these European guys in Speedos playing this bat and ball game on the beach in Bondi and we just laugh at them. Next minute we're in there, like lucky we went in Speedos.
3.
Nathan and Tyler had arrived. It was just so much pressure on you to just get it because now every minute counts.
Go, go!
5, 6, 8, 9, 11.
We're near, hey!
Sorry, mate.
I've played a lot of tennis, so the frustration for me was not getting it right.
5.
You spat your dummy all over the beach.
Get around it, Jeff.
It was actually quite hard.
And you had to keep it in a little kind of playing field to get your 13 hits back and forth.
Ready to get 13. 1.
That team deserves to win. No, apart from your own team, idiot. Read the question. I toyed with the first and the last questions for so bloody long. And I really can't think of whose relationship in all the teams she would envy. And then I thought, hang on, Dave, what would Kelly put there? Not what you would put there, you great lob. Thank you.
Who else could be envy?
No
one else
You got the best
better
relationship out of all of them.
The second one, I just guessed.
Yes.
You did it! Oh my God! I did one wrong. I did the second one wrong.
I know.
We still got a chance, though. You need to...
All right, come on.
Oh my God! We can still catch him.
I know.
Detour, fun unseen on Make 13. Taxi! Jerusalem Beach, thank you. I love you, and I know that was hard, and I wish you went first because then I could have done it.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much.
We went to get a bit of information, and by the time we got information, Sam and Renee went past in a taxi.
They're right there. Go. They're walking.
1, 2.
It doesn't have to have that much pepper on it.
All right.
All right? Whenever we go and have a hit of tennis together, you actually slam it. Let's just try and loft it to each
1,
other.
2.
That's what my comment came in of. How about you just tap it over to me and I'll just tap it back to you and we won't try and smash it into each other.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
We were having a nice rally though at the end there.
We were. Good job, mate. Fantastic.
Drive yourself to the next pit stop.
10, 11, 12.
Yes! Thank you.
Thanks.
Drive yourself to the next pit stop. Masada, do not delay. The last team to arrive may be eliminated.
All right, look for vehicles.
Will you have to pay this guy?
33. Okay.
Will you change that?
Change that. This is 60 shekel, yeah? It's real. It's US dollars.
We don't have any money, dude.
We got stuck in the parking lot with no money.
Do you have any money? We're out of money.
Girls have just been so nice to us. Like, we met a girl who paid for our parking.
You're a beautiful girl. Thank you so much for your help.
I got a little Israeli number. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but she wrote good luck on it, so it could be our little good luck charm.
Where is that? There. See it. Come on.
They've all gone the bat and ball.
Dave and Kelly.
I know, don't worry about it.
No, it doesn't look too bloody easy.
I'm hitting it wrong on the bat.
Sorry.
Let's go. Within 5 to 10 minutes, we're kind of like, nah. So we went and we moved on to the metal detecting challenge.
And we searched for a key in Zen.
No. Money. Coin. Cool, we could use that later.
Why can't people pick up their rubbish? You're pulling up money, you're pulling up bottle tops. I think we pulled out about 50 bottle tops.
We were cleaning up Israel's beach.
Oh, yes.
Got it? I'll stay here.
Stay there, yeah.
Scattered with fake keys.
No, it's not going to fit.
It's right, chuck it up there. Chuck it in there.
We're going to get this before them, Sam.
I know.
3. Fire up. 1.
I never want to play it again, ever.
5, 6.
Some of it was fun, though. We're on the beach. There was plenty to stare at.
Go on, look at these people, Kel. They make it look easy.
Oh, they've been doing it since they were born, more than likely.
My dad found my Tiffany bracelet doing this.
Really?
Yep. We started to lose our marbles a little bit in that sand, though. We started going a little bit cuckoo.
Get up, babe. Come on.
Oh, keep doing it.
Sam, don't show them that we're rolling around in the sand, man. We want to show them that we're determined so they give up.
I've got to put sunscreen on.
Well, sunscreen on, you're going to be covered in this
I'm going to have to.
No. Might as well give up and go home.
Come on. I hope you take a penalty.
Look, Mum.
Stop. You're starting to do a little Bambi act and it's not cutting it with me.
It was just long and tedious. I don't know how many hours were there. It seemed like forever.
Struggling to hit it. I can't move because my hips and knees and calves are so sore. My shoulders are sore. I'm tired. I've had a gut full.
Keep your mates up to date. Check into your pit stop with Foursquare. Available on Vodafone.
We're used to playing tennis. This game, you had to be their best buddy and help them get it back. It was like complete opposite to tennis. We just had to stick it out and get it done. There's just no way in hell I was going to dig for keys in sand.
It's all right. No, let's go back.
Go back.
How's the bloody serenity? Pretty unreal country. This desert's totally different to the desert I'm used to. I don't think you could fatten anything on it. I had a premonition. I dreamt that we won the next leg of the race. But we actually did a rodeo second to win it.
Really? I'm really hoping that maybe Matt and Tom got a little bit lost and we're maybe in first.
Dangerous curves. Oh, there's some women around that have got some dangerous curves.
You sure we didn't make a wrong turn and we're in Iraq?
Hang on, what's going on here with directions? Excuse me, do you know where Masada is? Masada? Yeah.
Tempuna. Gotta go back.
This way?
Yes, to the junction.
We just pulled over back there and asked Rambo whether or not he could give us some directions. So he put down his M16 and let us know that we'd just gone past Masada. We weren't sure whether actually we had dropped a spot or two because we had got lost. Just going back where we've come from.
Shalom, welcome to Mitzada, Israel.
Thank you.
Tom, Matt, you're team number one. As the winners of this leg of the race, you also receive a personal computer package worth $5,000 courtesy of Bing Lee. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
You. Very, very quick leg for you.
Yeah.
Now, you must know each other pretty well. You blew through to know your partner.
We haven't been more than 6 metres apart for a good month and a half.
You reckon that's brought you closer together?
Definitely.
Or at least you know too much.
Yeah.
Jeff and Luke, you're team number 2.
All right, that'll do. That'll do. Good job, man. Good job.
Well done, fellas.
Something here. That's it, I think. Yes.
You little beauty. You know what? I'm taking this cake. Drive yourself to the next pit stops. On this side, I didn't delay the last 10 ride, mate. Better be eliminated. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, my bad. Come on, David.
I know how to drive on this other road. Right. And you're better at maths than me. Come on, Sam, they could be getting this now.
6, 7.
We want to be the last female standing.
They could be right behind us. I don't know.
11.
12. Yes! Drive yourselves to the next pit stop. I thought, no, we can catch them for sure because we knew we had a good map.
Masada National Park. We're going into it right now.
Where are we, dude? We're at the wrong turn, dude.
Are we?
Yeah.
You keep going around?
Nah.
On the other side, huh?
Yeah. We're at the wrong side of it. It's too late now. We drove about 50 k's out of the way. Do a U-turn, eh?
Sure.
Yeah. We just wasted about 45 minutes, dude. I'm rattled, eh? One wrong turn. When you can't afford a map, it's impossible, really.
What do you reckon?
I don't know, man. I reckon cooked it, eh? Dave and Cole easily be here.
We started to get a little bit confident and we're seeing signs saying Masada National Park. So we're thinking, great, like we're here, like we've done it, this is fantastic.
Excuse me, do you know, is this Masada?
This road, this is a dead end.
And she goes, no, 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 no. You need to be on the other side of this big mountain.
We need to drive back to our road and then with 31 down to 90.
You go all the way back and all the way around. It would take you an hour and a half.
So you got to go all the way back to Arad. And then that's when we realised we're gone. We had to keep going on the 31 and not, like, turned off.
I reckon we're out.
Should have stayed on 31. The whole way back, we're like convinced we were not there.
We were convinced. That was just such a massive stuff up.
We had a map, so we knew where we were going for a change, which was nice. I couldn't even keep my eyes open, so I'm not sure how Dave was going to drive it.
I was pretty buggered after Raz on the beach.
I think we're last. I got that feeling.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely last. We've done so good.
It sucks. It has to go to an end now.
Yeah.
Tyler and Nathan, you're team number 3.
Oh, you're joking. We thought we knocked out. That feels so good. Lasted an hour too. We lost the hour easily.
I was speechless for about 20 minutes after. I was just like...
Welcome to Mitzada, Israel. Thank you.
Sam, Renee, you're team number 4.
What?
You are team number 4. You okay?
We were still in the race, and quite possibly the last girls standing.
Coffee in ya?
Pulled into a service station there, had a coffee, and I was feeling half human, and then...
So what's the story?
What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
Dave, Kelly, the other 4 teams have checked in. You are the last team. And I'm therefore sorry to say that you've been eliminated from the race.
Wow.
We've had a fairly good crack at it.
I think so.
We didn't get to the pit stop and finish it. That was very disappointing. That wasn't the way we wanted to go out.
I think you've done incredibly well.
It's been one of the hardest things either of us have ever done in our lives.
Definitely.
Probably ever will ever do again in our lives. Oh, it's been a hoot, thank you. I'm pretty proud of the way Kel ran the race, too. Pretty good.
Pretty proud of you too.
Yes, thank you.
Next time,
We're going to Jerusalem, baby.
the finish line's in sight, but the strain is starting to show.
I'm thinking of you every second.
And as teams race through the holy city,
Do we know where to go? I don't know.
will one crucial mistake
What do you mean you don't know? I don't have the clue.
be the end for surfers Tyler and Nathan?
Look how stressed you are. What, mate? I'm in a race.
Congratulations to this week's fan. To be next week's Fan of the Week, comment on the Amazing Race Australia's Facebook page. Find out more at yahoo7.com.au/TV.